What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Minecraft 1.12 on the Beachblock server. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good, and you can probably determine that something changed. Yeah, like, I don't know, torches? Glass? Everything? Yeah, I hate torches. So I decided that I was gonna make a little change. And, well, I changed them to the tiniest thing I could possibly do. It was this or 1 pixel that would emit light. The only thing is it keeps, like, the bounding box. This I cannot change. But, yeah, so if, like, I look in my resource pack, I can remove the torches, and they would come back to normal. Yeah, as you can see, they're back to normal. But I don't like torches. I like the other one better. Because it never matches with anything. Like, I seriously hate torches. Oh, and by the way, the glass I love. I love the glass. There's no borders. There's no lines. Everything is exactly clear as day. And nothing shows. You can see behind so clearly. It is great in every way. So I'm super happy with this. There was a couple of things that changed on the server. I made a pet to go at the top. I also lit up a little bit everything. And I mined quite a lot. We've got actually a stack of diamonds. I've got pretty much all my things with mending. Actually, except the axe. I think I've got everything with mending. I've got silk touch. Fortune, pretty good stuff. I'm pretty happy with it. But I kind of have to show you a little bit of things. It is at my other base. Well, at the island. So let me explain a little bit what happened. I recorded the last episode about, what, it was a week and 2 days ago? A week, 2 or 3 days ago. And back then, I had a brilliant idea of how I was gonna do everything for my new island. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna change every block on the island. That was the plan. I didn't want it to look the same as it looks right now. I wanted to make the island my own, and that way you can also make farm for mushrooms. Because if you change all the mushroom blocks thingy, I can never remember the blocks. If you change these blocks, well, you can you can just place a couple in the spot, and the animals are going to spawn there. And the only thing that can spawn over there is mushrooms. So you can kill them and get like leather and food at the same time. So it's pretty efficient that way. The only thing is, I watch Izuma Void, and pretty much he went to visit somebody on the Hermitcraft. And well, his idea was exactly my idea. So I was pretty pissed that somebody did not only exactly what I wanted to do using the block that I wanted to do, but in the same biome, in the same configuration, with the same freaking idea. Yeah. So I wanted to replace every block with concrete blocks. And if you want to know the person who does that, I don't watch him, but it's Randog on the Hermitcraft server. He does this, but the thing is, right now I'm using black concrete, but the block I wanted to use was gray concrete because I find that it's the best looking block that you can use. But he uses it to exactly the same thing. Every side is a concrete solid and every middle is a concrete powder. Exactly what I wanted to do. So what I decided to do is I was going to change color. I'm not going to change my idea because this is the idea I got and I'm going to stick to it. But yeah, this thing takes quite some time to do. And then at first I tested this over there. The sides were going to be blue and the inside was going to be black. It would look good on these parts. because the middle, there's more than the side. But when you get to these, it just looks like a pile of blue, like you can see over there. So what I decided to do is the whole island will be contoured with the blue, and everything else will be black. Which brings us to what we need to do today. Today, actually, we're gonna go back to spawn, because I'm going to do this at spawn, because there's people over there. Well, actually, here would probably be the best. But I don't really know if I can do it here. Yeah, let's do it at spawn. I might get less of the amount that I want, but I'm probably gonna be able to just stay AFK there a little bit longer, and since there's a lot of people around, they're gonna stay AFK and I'm gonna get more loot. What I want to do is a squid farm. A simple, tiny squid farm next to our little lake. So what you need to understand about a squid farm is it needs to see the sun. So that's the first rule. Second, it needs to have running water. So it means we need to remove the water. Which I'm probably going to ask right-wing RB. And as you can see on the server, we have right-wing RB and left-wing RB. It's a scammer account. But wait, I was there. Okay, I went left. Okay, perfect. I told RB I'm not a fan of the 3 high tunnels, because you can't do the trick of jumping up and down to go faster, because it's just too tall. But yeah, so he's, I think, going into a monument, so he might have some sponges. Well, let's ask him. You will see that I did go in spectator mode. I was taking some pictures of the island to ask people if they liked it. Don't be alarmed. Spectator mode, survival mode, nothing fancy. People would tell me if I would go in a mode that is not allowed. Hey, RB. Got any sponges? we kind of need this, or I've got a lot of sand and a lot of... Nope. Dang it. Alright. Well, you know, since I've started making, like, I was making a Nennefer. No, it's a lillipad over here. Oh, you didn't go to the monument yet. I placed them here, but since BC is going in boat, he broke all my things. So I think we're gonna make the farm on this side. And we do have spawn for squids here, so it's pretty cool. One thing we will need is, first of all, we need to make the whole thing hollow, so we don't have any water in there. And I'm also gonna have glass all the way around. So over here we've got like all the sand probably going to need. Let's eat. Alright. So... Oh, it's true, it's not F9. I keep doing F9 to see chunks. Oh, it's true, I don't really care about chunks. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start actually the farm here. So pretty much it's gonna be me doing this for a little bit of time. Alright guys, so the walls have been put in place. I was just thinking about the redstone that we need, because we need to do an unloader. I'm not gonna have a big spot or anything. It's just I need like the redstone to come here. So like this thing needs to go there, then start zigzagging, and then come back. I believe that's the way, because we're gonna use a minecart for this thing. I hear like a skeleton somewhere. Like, one thing I really hate right now about, well, currently about what's happening, is that I don't have any way of farming bones. I even asked JT. JT gave me some of those because I had nothing. So I couldn't do like the glass the color I wanted it and stuff like that. So annoying. Alright, so let's see. I've got a couple activator rails, couple of rails, powered rails. Okay, we could go into the mine shaft and just pick up a bunch of rails. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. I made a pattern, I never use it. I'm a power user. I need to use power to use. It's not the description for it, but yeah. And, oh, I need to refresh. Okay, so I hope nobody like took all the rails, because that's what I'm coming to do. Yay, rails! So we've got easy rails here. We're only going to have to need to do. We're only going to have to need to do. Wow, that doesn't make any sense. Learn to speak. Wow, we're going to have to make the powered rails so that the minecart doesn't stop. But wow, really, you're going to have to make to do. That sounds about right. Alright, so I'm gonna continue gathering some of those rails, because we're gonna need maybe close to a stack or two. There's nothing here, and this is the farm. But yeah, alright, I'm gonna continue gathering them. I'll bring you guys back when I've got all the materials I believe we need. There's nothing around here. Alright guys, I must admit it has been a while since I've done an unloading system. So we'll bring some of this. I believe we need a hopper. So we'll make a hopper. We need a comparator. So we'll need one of those, a couple of this to make some torch, and we'll need some stone. Here we go. We got a comparator. I think I need one more of these. Oh yes, I should probably also do another hopper, because we need to make minecart hopper. Do I have a minecart? Don't have a minecart. Oh, but I do have a hopper. When you don't know what you have in your chest. There you go, we've got a minecart. And there you go, we've got a minecart hopper. Okay. So I've already placed the rails because I wasn't sure if I even had like the right setup and everything, but there we go. So you can see it starts here, it goes there, it goes over here, starts going around, and then it comes back over here to the unloading system that will be here. Okay, so unloading system. Let's say we place chest here. And we place the hopper there. So that means this is where we're gonna have this rail. Okay. So now we need to have, if there is an item in there, let's do this to know that is redstone. Okay, if there is an item, let's say we have an item in here, it needs to power off the rail. So I'm thinking, wait, oh, yeah, it of course went in there. Let's put an item in there. So there it goes. So now we've got some power here. And of course there's going to be a stopper right here, because this is where it needs to go. Bam, bam, like this. So just to make sure it actually stops. Okay, it stops there. Perfect. That's at the moment it should stop, because this is powered. So I believe, oh, I didn't even know there was a cave here. That might be where I was hearing all the skeletons and stuff. Okay, what if instead I do block, comparator, block, redstone, comparator, We'll remove this one. And then a torch. Okay. So let's see. We need to remake this thing. It's gonna go there, so now it's off. And when it does this, okay. Oh, and we're gonna give it like a stack of items to pick up. And we're gonna see what it's gonna do. Okay, it picked them up. Goes here, turns off. Let's put our chest. It's removed. There we go. Oh, it should always have one. I'm not sure it's actually going to work. There might need a delay of some sort. Oh no, it's working. Because there's always one. It's just because I removed everything. So when this thing's going to go at 64, it should start again. I think we need to place a little bit of torches around here. There we go, it's gone. 64 in there. There you go. Unloader. Easy as pie. If pie is spelled, good job. There we go. So that's the tiny system. That's it. And it's just going to continue going like this. But of course we're not done because that's just like the start. Oh yeah, this is the entrance to go get the squid ink. The ink sacks actually. There's a name for that. We need to place a layer of these. Oh, which I don't have enough for a layer. Okay. Let's jump down. Oops, I didn't want to do that. It's just gonna go and start over again. Alright. I'm just gonna do it for her. Hey, go back. Alright, so like I say, I need more of these. The reason is this thing can pick up items. Let's say... Oh, there you go, it picked up the item. And now it's gonna go place it in here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make some water stream that's going to fall down. And they're gonna die on top of these things here. And yeah, that's about it. That's about what's going to happen. So I'm gonna go start getting more of these. I'm gonna start also setting up everything here because there's more to do than just this. And I'll bring you guys back when we've got a little bit something more concrete. Alright guys, so the next step I'm going to do is, well, I already started, is placing these over there. You can take no damage if you shift on those blocks, so little trick. And if you gotta do something, just put a chest and then you can stand on it, or a block or of some sort. It's going to be really helpful to you. Like now I need to change, well, I can do this. I've got more over here. After that it's going to be the water that we're going to need to bring down here. Alright, so we need to remove this one. We're going to pick it up. Perfect. This thing's still going? Nice. Alright. So that means we got the killing, we've got the gathering, now we need the spawning, and the spawning is pretty much just at the top. It's really simple. It's just doing little squares. Yeah, that's it. Just doing squares. I may need more glass. I think I was cooking some. Let's hope. I don't know if I have enough. I don't think I have enough. Dye in here. Bam bam. Do this. I think what I'm going to do is go for this. Because they're going to be able to go on the side and fall. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So we're going to go for a little bit of these. And at the same time, it is going to get me more material. I'm testing here. I have no idea if it's actually going to work properly. But what I want to do is 1, 2. and then put this there. It needs to be too tall. This is one thing I hate, the top. I believe I need to change that in the settings. Yeah, of the block itself, because it's using a texture for the top of the glass, and nobody likes that texture. Nobody. I love my glass though. My glass is the best. Oh yeah, guys, if you like the glass also, I will try to include it into like a download, so you guys can actually have what I have. If you like the torches and stuff, it's going to be in the description. And because I'm actually going to use it, I like what I have right now, the glass and this. I'm not going to touch anything else. Everything else is okay the way it is. These are just the two things that I ate more than anything else. So we've got 1, 2, and then here. So yeah, we're going to have one wide here, but it's okay. I would have preferred probably having it in the middle. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. I do this. Remove the one on this side. It's gonna go down there and get picked up, so it's okay. And we're just gonna make the holes a little bit smaller on this side instead, for the one in the middle. Oh, but wait, that's gonna make... yeah, that doesn't solve the problem. I don't know why what I did there. What did I do? What did I do? That didn't make any sense, what I just did. Because now I need to put some here, because this needs to be 2. Okay, so then in the middle here, how many holes do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do the holes like this, so it's just gonna be turned around. I think this might work. I just hope nobody tries to just stand in here, because there's no way to get out when you're at the bottom, and they're probably gonna like just break the glass and try to get out and stuff, and it's gonna create issues if people just come here. You're not supposed to pass on this side. It's a no pass zone. Alright, so for this side, again, I think we're 12. Oh wait, I didn't do the bottom bits. Okay, so I think we have like 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we get 10. So this thing here will go 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Then there's going to be a 2 in the middle. Over here, since they're super long, I think we're gonna go like 1. No, I'm gonna go 2. I feel it makes more sense. Again, it needs to be 2 tall, just so the water flows down and doesn't group up. There we go. So 2. Do the same thing on the other side. I can't reach the other side. So that is 1, that is 2, that is here. Go. Perfect. And in the middle, we've got a 3 wide. I think we're going to leave it like this. Yeah. I think that works. Wait, did I do a 3? Yes, I did a 3. Seriously, what is wrong with me? How can I not place this simple thing? This is super simple. This is... oh, it's like, how can I not move? This is Minecraft 101. Just placing blocks. The easiest thing. But I fail at it. Oh look, there's a squid on the other side that wants to come in. Okay, this might be a little bit too big. We'll put... oh, there's 2 in the middle, so... right, we're gonna do something weird. Just because my OCD will kill me if I don't. Okay, I don't have OCD. I have Minecraft OCD. I don't like when things are not straight. Or counted correctly. There you go. That's what we're gonna do. I know it's weird, but I like it. Okay. And then this here. Alright. Now this in place. Now we just need to put the water. the easy part now. I thought I had a bucket somewhere. It's okay. We can make buckets. There you go. 2 buckets should be enough, simply because we're going to take the water from the side and put it in. Okay. Oh, yeah, it did that. Wow, the water coming down is atrocious. There we go. So that should work, in theory. The other thing I can do, I think it's actually a better idea. Put 1 for the whole thing, so since it's going to be flowing water, they're going to fall faster. I think I'm going to do this. So let's say here, I'm going to do bam, bam, and we're simply going to do like these 2 here, and it's going to push them on the side. So for this one here, let's do like this one here, this one there. Just because I want it to look pretty similar. Let's do these. They push that way. Alright. Now this one here. I guess I could just do this and it works. There we go. Again, the blocks is okay. We're gonna get them back. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. There. Remove the blocks. The water, when it goes down, it lags so badly. Oh wait, I think... Yep, it broke everything. I forgot I removed 2 pieces of glass right here. Oh, I removed 2 pieces of glass. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Oh, dang it! Alright, at the moment I think this is going to be a white glass then. I'll have to change it after. I'll leave one here so I can go and just change those. Oh man! Oh, at least it didn't break any redstone. What? No, give me that. Place 1 here. Why was there 8 and 23? I don't know. Coming with me. You're going back on the rails. There you go. Nice. Back to doing your job. Right. So let's continue placing the water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it go and I'm going to see if it actually gives me any squids there or anything. And I'll bring you guys back just after, just to see if we got anything good out of this thing. Because it isn't the most efficient, let's be honest. There's like water all around it. But it should give us a little bit of squid, and since there's a lot of people around, it should work. Well guys, I think we have the most efficient farm ever for squid to spawn around it and not in it. They keep spawning just around the case and they don't spawn in the case. Yep. So this thing's actually not working whatsoever. I haven't got one squid inside. And I've been AFK for like an hour and a half, like just at the top of my mansion over there. And yes, so nothing. So I guess for the moment, my squid ink, my ink sacs are going to be farmed the good old ways, because this is not working. Yep, this thing has not brought me one ink sac at all. So maybe it's going to work eventually, maybe when somebody's online at, you know, their base here somewhere, it's going to spawn a squid and it's going to give me some ink sacs. But at the moment, it is probably the most useless thing that I have made. But it's okay, it's okay. We've got now something. Yeah, this is the something, you know, it's important. I think it's important to take a screenshot with the squid outside of it. There we go. I think that's like perfect. But yeah, guys, I know this is stupid, but this is going to be it for today. I do hope you enjoyed the spawner. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You die. Go spawn inside.